This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To throw, it's Knight. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Toss play to the running back going left. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 15. He's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
14-0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Give it to the big fullback here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to, the fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
One of those critical third down plays coming up.
6-9-1, get your score. Let's go.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Ducks with 1st and 10 here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Back to pass. It's Knight. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going.
29 Philly.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So Indiana has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Knight. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The big fullback's got it here. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D. Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Bond. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Indiana.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuck to the run perfectly.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On the run, he'll let it go. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Ducks are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's how you close a half up. And what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And now the point after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Indiana, to put them on top now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Knight. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
With the catch, it's Butler. He shreds. Look at that powerful running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up to the 31.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Dropping back, it's Knight. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And no throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
Now, this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it.
receiver makes the catch. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Raise it, raise it. Igloo, igloo.
Back to throw. It's Knight. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
On the move now. He's going to take off. Finds room at the 30. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to right. This one caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
He's at the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Knight. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target.